if you're wondering how it hits us and how we reach these conclusions, how we come to these conclusions of feeling the way that we feel about certain people, let's just compartmentalize and talk about primetime Deion Sanders for a second. We're talking about a man that starred at Florida State, but when interviewed a few weeks ago and they were talking about his alma mater, he said, that ain't my alma mater. I come from an HBCU. We know he coached at Jackson State. We know HBCUs is what ultimately assisted him in getting his degree. We know coaches at Alabama State and others all played a role in assisting him ultimately capturing, getting that degree, and being able to coach football. HBCUs open doors for primetime Deion Sanders, and I've been on the record saying he's given more than his share back in droves, actually, to HBCUs. You can't measure what he's done for HBCUs. But with all of that being said, even though that's clearly a reason to root for him, let's go a step further here. I want you to look at this sound. Look and listen to this footage. Ryan Clark, my brother, my colleague on ESPN's First Take. He's also hosting the new host of Inside the NFL. He's on Monday Night NFL Countdown. He's obviously a contributor to Sports Center, Get Up, and other shows on ESPN. A phenomenal football analyst who also has his own podcast, a very popular podcast called The Pivot, with his boys, Channing Tatum and Fred Taylor. Listen to this.
It's just that Deion does it his way. It's not just that it's different. It's that for so long, if we wanted that job, we had to be like them. Being uniquely and authentically African American, they don't want that. And it's not that they don't want it because they believe it's bad. They just don't know enough about it. You can't come up here dancing like Lou Young and win, right? You're not going to tell us what you're going to do and then do it. That's not what coaches do, but it's what Prime does. He ain't got to prove nothing to nobody. You're actually hiring Prime, right? That's not how it normally works. Like some dude who worked up from a GA and a quality control guy, he can't go act like Prime and coach, right? Because they're going to be ready to get him out of there.
Ryan Clark's absolutely right, except for one thing in my estimation, when he said that they don't understand. Folks who don't understand, that's not the problem with folks like Deion Sanders and other African Americans who deserve these opportunities, is that they don't want to understand because they're comfortable communicating with the people that are like-minded, who look like them, who share their authenticity, their ethnicity, their culture, etc., etc. We know what time it is. And prime time is opening doors, and it's making people very, very uncomfortable. By the way, I don't know why the hell I said Channing Tatum. I was just watching Magic Mike or something the other day, or whatever, one of them damn movies. I was talking about Ryan Clark and Fred Taylor's co-host on The Pivot, Channing Crowder. My apologies. I appreciate y'all, my producers, looking out for me. I meant Channing Crowder. I apologize, Channing.